And Mr. Trump has vowed to impose a tariff of at least double digits on all imports into the U.S. once in office. That being said, our business correspondent Moon Hye-ryeon delves into the implications of this initiative for South Korea and beyond.
Newly elected U.S. President Donald Trump once said in an interview that tariff is his favorite word. Leading up to the election, he made across-the-board tariffs a central campaign pledge, proposing up to 20% tariffs across most foreign goods and higher levies for ones from China.
If I run this country, if I'm going to be president of this country, I'm going to put a 100, 200, 2,000% tariff.
But economists warn that his proposed policies, including high tariffs on imports, mass deportations of migrant workers, and interference in Federal Reserve interest rate decisions, could reverse the recent decline in U.S. inflation and lead to a resurgence in rising prices.
Trump's proposed policies, even though perhaps they're not as specific as Harris's announced policies, will have higher inflationary measures.
Trump argues that tariffs will revitalize domestic manufacturing, generate new jobs, and bring in revenue to support other policies like tax cuts. He has proposed extensive tax cuts, including extending the 2017 tax cuts, which largely benefited wealthier individuals, with the intent to offset costs through economic growth and tariffs. Analysts, however, caution that this plan could worsen the national deficit. This fiscal year, the U.S. ran its largest budget deficit ever outside the COVID-19 pandemic years, and an American think tank estimates that Trump's plans would pile up $7.5 trillion in new debt. Trump's proposed tariffs also threaten to impact global trade, including South Korea's. Seoul closely monitors Washington and Beijing's trade moves as its economy, especially in semiconductors, heavily depends on both markets.
The majority of our semiconductors are used in smartphones and computers, with China responsible for 60 to 70% of exports, so this is likely to take a hit.
Clean energy industries also face an uncertain future. Trump has rallied against related laws such as the Inflation Reduction Act, which is expected to pour as much as $1.2 trillion into developing renewable energy, and has provided electric vehicle battery firms such as LG Energy Solution and SK On with tax credits. To rescind the law completely will be difficult, but the market remains wary of potential changes or delays. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.